Hello, Quote Almanac enthusiasts. Buckle up, because today, we're not just scratching the surface, we're digging deep. We're exploring the life, accomplishments, and the unforgettable quotes of one of the most iconic figures in American literature, Ernest Hemingway. If you've ever heard phrases like "courage is grace under pressure," or "a man can be destroyed but not defeated," and wondered who could say such impactful words, then you're in for a treat. Don't go anywhere, you won't want to miss this. Born in Oak Park, Illinois, in 1899, Ernest Hemingway was a child of the Midwest. He grew up in a middle-class family, the second of 6 children. His father was a physician, and his mother was an opera singer turned music teacher. Hemingway showed an early passion for the outdoors, spending summers with his family in Michigan, fishing and camping, a love for nature that would find its way into his later works. Now, what catapulted Hemingway from an Illinois boy to a global icon was his service in World War I. Unable to pass the Army physical examination due to poor eyesight, Hemingway volunteered as an ambulance driver in Italy. It was there that he experienced the grim realities of war. Injured by mortar fire, Hemingway found himself in a love affair with a Red Cross nurse, an experience that inspired his novel, A Farewell to Arms. But what you might not know is that Hemingway was awarded the Italian Silver Medal for bravery for helping Italian soldiers despite his own injuries. This level of bravery brings us to his well-known quote, "Courage is grace under pressure." In a war zone, Hemingway displayed grace, not just surviving but helping others in the direst of circumstances. After the war, Hemingway moved to Paris, where he became part of the Lost Generation, a term he popularized. In Paris, he mingled with other expatriate writers and artists, including Gertrude Stein and F. Fitzgerald. The influence of this artistic community helped Hemingway refine his own distinctive style, terse, straightforward, yet filled with underlying complexities. It was here that he penned The Sun Also Rises, a novel that delved into the disillusionment post-World War I. Hey, we're midway through this incredible journey, and if you're finding this as riveting as Hemingway's novels, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Your support keeps this channel going, and we've got plenty more history to unearth together. Now, about his iconic novel The Old Man and the Sea. Published in 1951, this was more than just a story of a fisherman's struggle with a giant marlin. It was a representation of man's eternal battle with nature and fate, a subject Hemingway was obsessed with. This work won him the Pulitzer Prize and significantly contributed to him being awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1954. Let's delve into a famous quote from this masterpiece: "Man is not made for defeat. A man can be destroyed but not defeated." The old man, Santiago, fights an unwinnable battle but doesn't accept defeat, encapsulating Hemingway's philosophy of stoic resilience. However, it's crucial to remember that Hemingway was not just a writer. He was a deep-sea fisherman, a big-game hunter, a bullfighting aficionado, and a war correspondent during the Spanish Civil War and World War II. It's like he was living out another famous quote of his: "In order to write about life first, you must live it." He survived plane crashes, faced down dangerous animals, and even acted as a spy, according to some sources. But life wasn't all about adventure for Hemingway. He was tormented by physical and mental ailments, went through 4 tumultuous marriages, and struggled with alcoholism. His life story culminated tragically when he took his own life in 1961. Hemingway once said, "Happiness in intelligent people is the rarest thing I know." Perhaps, in the end, the complexities of his own mind were the one puzzle he couldn't solve. Before we conclude, let's touch upon Hemingway's influence on American culture. His impact goes beyond literature, shaping the very ethos of 20th century masculinity. Terms like Papa and the Hemingway Code have become cultural lexicons, representing a form of rugged, understated masculinity. And now, as we wrap up this odyssey through the life of Ernest Hemingway, let's reflect on one last quote: "The world breaks everyone, and afterward, some are strong at the broken places." Hemingway himself was broken and strong, flawed and fantastic, defeated yet never truly vanquished. So, if you found this deep dive fascinating, hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed to Quote Almanac for more mind-blowing journeys through the quotes and lives of historical figures. Till next time.